Aside from pilotage and dead reckoning, other forms of navigation are also available to pilots through the use of electronic navigational aids, or nav aids for short. These systems transmit signals to aircraft through radio waves and tell pilots where they are and where to go. Before we get into what these systems are and how they work, we first need to review radio waves and antennas. Radio waves are a type of electromagnetic radiation. Artificially generated radio waves are used for fixed and mobile communication, broadcasting, radar, computer networks, and of course, navigation. These artificially generated radio waves are created from antennas. Antennas convert the electric current of a signal into a radio wave, so it can travel through space to a receiving antenna, which then converts it back into an electric current to be used by a receiver. The antennas on an airplane are all different sizes and shapes. This is because they receive or transmit different types of radio waves. There are 3 different types of waves, each with different characteristics. They are ground waves, sky waves, and space waves. Ground waves are lower frequency waves that travel close to the surface of the Earth and will, in fact, follow the curvature of the Earth. The lower the frequency of a wave, the further the signal will be able to travel. These ground waves travel reliably and predictably along the same route day after day, not being influenced by outside factors. Sky waves are higher frequency waves that can also travel for long distances. But instead of following the curvature of the Earth, the waves are refracted or bent by the ionosphere and sent back down to Earth. Using sky waves, high-frequency radios can send messages across oceans using only 50 to 100 watts of power. Space waves consist of very high-frequency waves, or higher, that neither bend nor refract. These waves travel in a straight line, passing through the ionosphere, and allow navigation from space. Most major navigation systems these days operate with signals broadcasting as space waves. Objects between the transmitter and receiver may reflect and block the signal. This means that the waves have to have line of sight between the two for the signal to be received. For aircraft, the airplane has to be within line of sight of the navigational aid in order for the system to work.